welcome back. We're in here for another studio session at home. It's Sunday, and yeah, look, I missed it last week. Haven't been doing too well with the weekly cadence that I'd set myself originally. But look, it's been more like every fortnight, but that's fine. That's fine. We're doing okay. So the plan for today is we're going to go back into that project that we were working on last time on stream. It is a deep melodic techno style track. We got pretty good progress done on it last time, to be honest. I have to confess, I have done a little bit of work on it off stream in the meantime. I got a wave of inspiration in the evenings during last week. So I've added a few different elements, and I'll take you through all those before we carry on working on the track, but it's sounding pretty good. It's the one that you can hear in the background. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So far. Definitely still needs a lot of work though, so hopefully we can get through a few bits on the stream today. So let's dive in. I am using a new piece of software, which I'm pretty happy with. For those streaming nerds, I've made the switch from OBS into Meld Studio, and so far, really happy with it. It's really clean. Look at my transition here, you ready? Boom. Oh yeah. It's looking good. So yeah, smooth transitions, a better setup. I've done some work on the lighting behind me. I'm making progress. I'm becoming a better streamer, it feels like. Is that mic too low? I think it might be. I'm gonna bring it up a bit there. Alright. Before we get stuck in, I'm gonna push us live on Instagram Live and YouTube Vertical as well, which is a new one for me. Alright, that's good. Instagram's giving me a bit of grief here, bear with me. Okay, hold on. Let's try again, hold on. Trying again there. Alright, Insta Live is good to go. Not happy with this mic quality, to be honest. Level high. 1, 2. Seems quiet, but we'll work with it. YouTube Vertical going live. Should be. Yes, YouTube Vertical live as well. This is the most concurrent streams I've done to date. Alright, let's get stuck in. Alright. So is that mic loud enough? It still feels quiet. Bear with me, I'm going to change some settings here. Is that better? That seems better. Okay. Alright. So the elements I've added, I decided to give some AI vocals a try. So they sound a bit like this.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are.
So there's a pretty interesting reverb effect on that, which I'll show you. It's almost like the glitchy sound.
We're slowly fading away.
Using Saturn here.
We are forgetting.
You see, when it adds this sort of random
We are
drive,
losing ourselves. Everything feels further away.
which I think just fits in pretty well with the vibe of the track and the vocals as well. The idea is that it's, you know, this AI style vocal, I guess. And I've just taken all the bass frequencies out of that reverb.
We're slowly fading away.
So what I've also done is, this looks more complicated than it is. So what I'm doing here is I'm sending the output of this vocal into this reverb channel, just so it can be processed separately. There's also a delay that's on its own separate channel. And then lastly, what I'm doing is sidechaining it to the Melodics bus and just pushing anything that's in this bus channel out to the side, using track spacer. Whenever the vocal signal hits,
we're slowly fading away.
It just pushes
The light is dimming.
that FX channel out to the side. So here's how it sounds in the mix.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away.
Yeah. Okay.
Colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little.
I feel like this bit needs a bit more volume at the end, so I'm going to just pump that up a little bit.
Each day a little less human.
Still needs more.
Each day a little less human.
Yeah, that's better. So that's one of the elements I added since the last stream. We've also got, and I'm still undecided on this, there is a very Stefan Bodzin inspired bass, I guess you'd call it. Let's play it. Which sounds pretty cool. What up, Finley? Welcome into the chat. Are you? Have you come from the vertical live stream? I'm intrigued. I feel like that's going pretty well. So this is using the Mini V, which is, I actually didn't realize I had this plugin, but my goodness, it sounds good. So it's the Arturia plugin. So I set up this preset following a tutorial online. It's actually pretty straightforward. We've got 3 oscillators. This bottom one is basically just the subnotes. The middle one is the triangle wave, and then this one is the sawtooth. And then we added a tiny bit of white noise, and I'm going to automate this frequency throughout the track. What I've also got on there is a filter as well. Which will just give me another automation option. I just think it's, I don't know, it's something a bit different to what I normally do, so I'm quite happy with it. Just gets a bit repetitive, I feel. But we can fix that with some automations on that filter and stuff. It's got a good groove. I feel like the sub needs to come through a bit more. It doesn't feel subby enough. I can't really push it too much more. Maybe a tiny bit. And there's a whole heap of distortion going on here. I need to change my audio settings, bear with me. I need a bit more of a buffer here, I think. Right, let's fix that distortion. I love this plugin so much. It's better. And that actually helps the sub come through a bit more as well. Alright, progress. Can pump this volume a bit more now as well. Alright, this part here just needs some work in terms of arrangement, which is something we can do today. I just feel like it's not flowing. This clip here is awesome, but it's really dramatic, but I think it comes in a bit too soon on this drop. Thanks, Nikita. That's better. It's not as sudden. Yeah, I like that. In fact, I'll fade it in the whole way. Alright, perfect. Let me just check a few things here. How's my Insta stream going? Is it even going? That'd be annoying if it just stopped. I didn't press go live on Instagram, you idiot. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can go live now. Alright. This is live now. That was a schoolboy error from me. Okay. So one of the other things I wanted to do was this sort of synth that comes in here, this one in green. I just feel like it needs to fade in a bit more and possibly pan from one side to another. It's currently set up as a serum with the automations in here. So what I'm going to try and do is actually export that as a WAV file. So let's just record it into Edison. So I need to go into the channel. We'll hit record. And then I recorded in the wrong place. Damn it. Let's try again. Why does it just start glitching out on me there? All right, let's try a new one. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's just try it. So I'm just going to mute this for now. And then instead, we'll use this. Fade it in a little bit. All right, that's a bit better, I think. Let's try again. Yeah, okay. So let's put that back through the same. Was it this one? I can't recall. Where is it? Synth? What did I name that one? Oh, it's stutter synth. Okay. There. We can turn Edison off. All right, and instead of panning it to the left the whole way, we're going to put a Panamatic. A bit too much and a bit too fast. Nice. Just spaces it out a bit, I think. Yeah, nice. So now rather than being one of the sort of main elements, it's a bit more in the background, which is great. Just going to check a few things. Okay, that's still going. Cool, cool. Everything working. Great. All right, let's go. So now I just need to replace all these instances that I had previously. What up, Matthew? Welcome in. And a few here as well. It's almost a bit too far out to the side. Let's reduce that amount a bit. That's better. I don't know. I think maybe that should repeat and then fade out. Hey Khalifi. Thanks for watching. Alright, so then the breakdown starts here. The strings come in. That sounds real good. I'm going to start the vocals a bit earlier. Super dramatic.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each
That right there needs an impact FX. So let's find one. Okay. We'll go to Melodic Techno packs. Let's see what they've got on the Camel Fat one. Any impacts for us here? Nice. Ooh. It's quite subtle. That might work. Let's try it. I'm going to need to put that in a new effects channel, I think. Oops. Not a big fan of this new layout in FL Studio 2025. This, I get it, but sometimes that plus button isn't very easy to spot or see or reveal. So we'll do FX impact. The reason I split the FX out into two is often I process the sweeps different to the impacts. See, I've taken all of the bass out of the sweeps. On this impact, the bass is the only thing. So it's pretty important. And probably needs a bit more power and volume. So let's just try that.
the colors are draining. We are ghosts.
Too quiet, can't even hear it.
The colors are draining. We are ghosts.
Oh, I put it in the wrong one. There we go.
The colors are draining. We are ghosts.
That's too much now. It works, just a bit too loud.
The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world.
Man, that just adds so much tension. It just needs to come down so that it's not impacting that. Let's try again.
The colors are draining. We are
Yeah, that's better.
ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Oh, that's something else actually that I added off stream. This new synth we've got here. Nice tidy little melody. Have a listen. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. So that is another Serum 2. Such a good plugin. And I think it helps give us a bit of a difference in this second drop. So we've got like structure of the track is intro, or like DJ intro, I guess you'd call it, and then the sort of build up of the first part of the track drops into the first sort of mini breakdown here. That then you would call, I guess, the first drop, albeit it's not that big. And then we've got the main breakdown, a lot longer, obviously, and then the main drop. Oops, here, and then the sort of outro starts from here onwards. So track length, pretty much bang on 6 minutes, which is about what I typically aim for. Oh, Harry's watching on Insta. How are you, buddy? Thanks for watching, mate. Need to catch up soon, mate. Desperately. So this part I'm not sure about. It's almost like a third breakdown, which is probably not necessary, to be honest. And it's, I don't know, a bit too long. Nice. Then we got the outro, pretty basic. Really only there to allow for mixing out of the track, I guess. I won't bore you with that. So I reckon we've got the arrangement down. I think the breakdown still needs a bit of work in terms of just the overall mixing. But I don't think we need to add any more elements, in my opinion. We've basically got everything we need. What I do need to do, though, is do some automation on this new sort of bods-in style bass. So I'm going to move this up. The reason being, this here is the automation for the rolling bass. I try and keep them next to each other. It just makes it a bit easier for me because my organization is so terrible. Although I've made improvements. I've got at least some level of... Oh, my mic's going funny. At least some level of color organization going on this time, which is better. That was following a comment someone left on the last stream. I think my disorganized mess was offensive to some people, and that's fine. I get it. Okay, so let's do this. We need to go to the bods-in bass, filter, and let's create a more automation clip. Where's that gone? So that's going to need to stretch out for the entire track. So what this is going to do is just allow us to hopefully stop the repetitive feeling of this bods-in bass we got there. I need a better name for that. But there's going to be two automations because I want to automate the cutoff in the plugin as well, just to be a little bit extra. So let's go Tools, Last Tweaked, Create Automation Clip. And where did that one go? There. Okay. Probably needs to start a bit lower on both. Yeah, nice. Oh, hold on. I wonder if actually we just put this on an LFO. That is a little bit lazy, but it might actually do the trick. So slow that right down. Can you see what it's doing here? So it's setting the cutoff to basically wave in and out throughout the track. We can probably speed it up a little bit. Let's push it out to the sides a bit more. The sort of two extremities. Yeah. Again, lazy automation, but actually might sound all right. It just keeps that sound evolving. And then we can do our sort of manual. Yeah, nice. That's actually hit at the perfect point. And then we can do our manual automation on this filter. So let's work on that. So I feel like there it could maybe do something like this. It's a bit too extreme. I'm going to keep it sort of relatively smooth at this stage of the track. Nice. I feel like it can maybe fade down a bit. Okay, then the synth starts coming in, so that's good. So we've ducked this out a little bit. It can probably go a bit further because then it gives a bit of space for this rolling synth to come in, which is this here. Which is pretty cool. So we're ducking this other bass out gradually so that when this comes in, it comes through a bit more. Just subtle, but it's good. And then I think what I might do, because this breakdown here that starts around this point is mostly focused on the bass drone. In fact, I've had another idea. Why don't we build it up to like there and drop right down? Maybe not so extreme there. We'll go right up and then drop down again on the drop. Let's just see. Sorry, Harry, I've only just seen your comment, mate. First thing I start with when I come up with a new sound, I got asked this last time, actually. So for me, I guess because I started making trance music, which is so obviously melody based, for me, it was all about getting that initial melody down first. That was the most important part, at least in my head. And then I could build a track around that melody, because the breakdown itself would be basically just that melody on its own, various other instruments, whatever. But it's obviously the sort of major aspect of the breakdown. So, and I always found it easier as well to then add bass lines and stuff in after getting the melody sorted, because you can take the root note of the melody and that guides where your bass line should go. So that's typically how I do it. And then it's kind of the same when I'm doing this genre of music as well. Although, what did I start with for this project? I think I started with this rolling synth, to be honest. I think that may have been the first thing. If you go back and watch on my YouTube channel, there's the last stream I did, and I've uploaded the video as well. I start this project from scratch, so you can see. I'm pretty sure it was a rolling synth, and then and like this bass drone element. That was it. But it's different every time. Different every time for me. It can depend on so many things. Yeah, that was helpful. All right, let's go. Aaron Carrasco watching the Insta Live as well. Hello, mate. How are you? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I've done some work on the mic setup. Got my old boom on. I wish I could show you, but I'm all wired in. Basically a pro streamer now. Yeah. All right, let's work on this. I've completely messed up the automation here, so that needs to build right up there. This is the problem now with the LFO setup we've got here, is the timing isn't fantastic in that it's sort of bottoming out when it's one of the main elements, and you'll see what I mean here. But we can work with it, I think. It's actually, I quite like it. I don't know if it's coming through well on the stream, but in my headphones, it's pushed it right back into the background, and it sounds quite sort of haunting. Yeah, nice. So there's a bit of energy loss there, but we can probably fix that with some FX further down the line. I don't like those sort of dramatic strings coming in right on the first drop. Let's try it without. Yeah, way better. Yeah, this is good. Let's just build up to there. I'm just gonna put some basic automation in for now, and we can refine it later. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Bringing this little sort of there's a term for this thing here, like the end of the melody that resets it. I just cannot remember the name of it. Nice. And this actually works well. We're building into the breakdown. And then what I think we'll do is we'll gradually drop down to there. And move that to there. Melody resetter. Look, you could be right. Maybe you are right. That would make the most sense if that was the term for it. I honestly think there's a more technical term for it, but we'll use that for now. Yeah, that's cool. This impact can go again there, I think. Just to sort of... Yeah, there we go. It just sort of announces that we're in the next section of the track, I guess you'd say. Doesn't need to be that loud.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Yeah, decent. Right, let's fix this bit. So what's happening here is I've added a low-pass filter, I think that's right, to the kick and the sub, so that we don't lose all of the energy of the track. So you'll still be able to hear the kick hitting. It's just going to have lost all of its bass notes. So it's almost just like setting the rhythm or keeping the rhythm through the breakdown. Just have a listen. See how we've rolled off the bass notes there. And then it'll drop back in here.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
But I think we probably start it a bit too early. So instead of cutting it off there, let's just try doing it here instead.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
I think that's better. I just need to work on cleaning up a few little bits here. Push the volume a little bit. I need a bit more. Okay. That sounded good. Just checking I'm not distorting the stream, but I think we're clean. I'm going to crack open a beer, I think. From a little beer fridge. Oh, that's good. All right, let's get back in. Yeah, it's so interesting how just having these simple automations help that sound stop feeling so repetitive. It still is a little bit, but I quite like it. Alright, we're going to say bye to Instagram Live. We've been on there for a while. Quite a few people tuned in. Thanks to those who did. If you want to carry on watching, I am streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all at the same time. So links to all of those are in my bio. So yeah, hopefully catch you on those streams. Alright, that's Instagram gone. Harry, you're on Twitch. Good lad. Alright, back into... Oh no, how long have I been on the wrong scene on YouTube? Vertical. Ah. Damn it. Fuck. Alright. Okay, so Harry, you're on Twitch. Give me, is there audio coming through alright? Mic, track, and... Shit, that's my bad. Awesome, thanks mate. Just out of interest, are you watching on vertical or landscape? Just intrigued. Okay, cool. Good. Here I am giving all this spiel about being a pro streamer. That's going to have messed up my recording as well, god damn it. It is very much not for us millennials. Boomers even. Oh dear. Doing my best.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Okay, it sounded pretty good. There's enough ear candy there to keep interest, I think. I'm going to slowly build that up, I think. it. No wonder my YouTube viewers went down. No one can see anything. Oh, it is what it is. Oh, they're coming back now. That's good. I think what that needs here is just to play the bass notes. Oh, god damn it. That's a real rookie error. I've just had a great idea. Why am I not doing this already? Idiot. I can watch my stream on a different little extended monitor I've got down here. I really should be doing that. I'm doing it now. Let's move this one down here. Can I watch that full screen? That hasn't really helped. Okay, I'll try YouTube instead. Reverb. Interesting. No, it's not intentional. As in, there's like an echo. That's certainly not right. Now then, where's that coming from? Oh, hold on. Is it coming through? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, have I got an FX channel for the... Oh, I'm an idiot. Has that fixed it? That should have fixed it. Ah, oh, Jesus. I've really messed up this one. I think that's fixed it. Oh. So what I thought it was, I don't know if you can see. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I've got so many things to fix here. Wait, sorry. Bear with me. I forgot how I did this now. I've just realized you can't see what I'm doing in the FX thing here as well, because I've popped it out of the window, and I don't know how to put it back. Is it here? There we go. Can you now? I think yes, you can. All right, that's progress. So I think. I don't know where that mic echo can be coming from. Is it better? Is it better now? I'm just intrigued what's causing it. There's nothing else picking up the mic. I don't understand. Okay. All right, I'll leave it. I'll fix it somehow next time. All right, where were we? Geez, the YouTube audience is fickle this evening. Every time I stop the music, they just go, "See ya, we're out here." God damn it! All right, I'm just doing a few quick checks. Okay, that's all working. Put you to sleep. Okay. I still haven't figured out how to... Oh, there we go. That's working. Okay, cool. All right, concentrate, Adam. Where were we? I think I was doing this automation here. That's what I was doing. I needed to add the bass note one more time on this drop. Oh, that is nice. It's almost like a little growl. I should probably filter it out, maybe. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if I do it again there. Don't mind that. I don't know if it's needed. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, I'm going to play through the breakdown again and see what else we need to do. I wonder if it needs a bass. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, this is something we can fix. So when I was adding this sort of mini V bass line in, I've muted this original bass drum we had. The reason I built it in this pattern was so that I could see the sort of chord progression. One of the great things about FL Studio is when you're building a piano roll for a different instrument, you can, as long as you're building it in the same pattern, you can see the sort of grayed out notes from any other instrument that's also in that pattern, which just helps. It speeds things up. But what I should do now is pull this out into its own pattern. So let's just rename this. The reason I'm calling it Bodzin Bass is, for those who aren't aware, Stefan Bodzin, one of the godfathers of melodic techno, and he's got a very particular style, and I have shamelessly emulated it, but it sounds good. So what I can do now is cut this from here. I can re-enable that. Oh, actually, hold on, because we've done all that automation on this pattern. I'm going to have to do it the other way around. So let's rename this. I'm going to clone it first. This one is going to be renamed to the Bodzin Bass. I bet you my YouTube audience dropped off again. I'm glad I'm enlightening. I am by no means an expert, but I know a few things. So that one actually is the bass drone. And what I'm going to need to do is start adding that bass drum back in where it was actually supposed to be. So the bass drum is live in that one. We'll take the Bodzin bass out, and then this one needs to just be, yeah, so we'll cut this out. Great. Okay. I'm getting comfy here. I love that vocal so much. So dramatic. Yeah, perfect. So that is a perfect place for the bass drone to come back in. So I do write them myself, mostly, unless I get inspiration from a sample pack somewhere, but that's not very common. I tend to write them myself. I've got very little to no music theory knowledge. So what I think I don't want to sound like an idiot. I feel like I'm pretty good at knowing what sounds good. And I've learned the basics of music theory to know uh, where sort of chord progressions should go, and the sort of general direction to take things, and what's in key and what's not. But yeah, for the most part, I write them all myself. It's funny. I do think if you're interested in that, it's probably worth going back to watch the first part of this project, because that's where I was writing a lot of these melodies in. I tend to certainly when I'm on the first part of the track, I'll be adding elements in constantly, because it's almost like I'm listening to what I've already added, and then it just sort of appears in my brain the sound that I want to add in. And the great thing about FL Studio is it's so quick to lay those new ideas down. I've got my little keyboard down here. So the strings is a great example of that. I was playing the track and I was like, I need something a bit more high pitched to come in here. So I just wrote down this melody pretty quickly, just using a very basic sound. And then once I had the sort of the notes in the position I wanted, I then went in and changed the plugin that I was using and the presets. So this is the Diva one, which gives it that nice sort of analog style sound. And that's generally the process for a lot of it. Trance was a lot more. Yeah, he's been a musician for this. See, honestly, I reckon there's a lot of people like that. But equally, I speak to a few people who are fully classically trained, and I think you can. Yeah, well, obviously there's a difference, right? But generally, I don't think it's that unusual for somebody to know what sounds good to the human ear and what doesn't. You just need a basic knowledge of actually liking music, and you can figure it out. But yeah, it's an interesting process. But trance music, like I was saying, was a lot more intricate in terms of the chord progressions and the different melodies that you would layer on top of each other. And generally, the chord progressions would stretch out over 8, 16, 32 bars in some cases, whereas this particular genre, it's a lot more repetitive, intentionally. It's just how it is. Techno in general is a bit more like that. So we're going to see how this bass drone sounds coming back in here. Not at all, mate. I'm glad I can answer your questions. Yeah. You see how without this bass here, the breakdown itself was just lacking a bit of oomph. It was nice, dramatic, and quite sort of spacey, airy. But for that extra sort of tension and sort of room-filling noise, I always like to add a bass sort of drone or a sub-bass sound, almost like halfway through the breakdown as like an extra element. Excuse me. But listen without it at this part here. It just feels like meh. And then now listen to it with it in there. Yeah. Just adds a bit more drama.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming.
And in a club as well, that'll sound... Because if you imagine the way the club sound systems work, they've got a massive focus on bass frequencies. So you're kind of hoping that at this point people are sort of closing their eyes, getting into it, you know? Losing their minds a bit. It's all sort of spacey, the sounds are sort of flowing around the club. And then when this bass comes in, it just sort of centers it all and sort of grabs the attention. That's the plan anyway. It's kind of like, okay, we mean business here now, you know?
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming.
I feel like this could do with a really long snare roll. I might add it in up here.
We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Just spotted something. This clap needs a reverb on it. So let's add a new channel here. I just realised I was talking for so long earlier about what I'm doing in this FX thing and you couldn't see any of it. God damn it. Very much a streaming noob still. Who am I kidding? Alright, so FX clap. And that just needs a massive reverb on it. So we'll do Pro R. Let's go large. I think the plate one's probably best. Let's see what this sounds like. That's 28, that should be. Yeah. So what we're looking at here specifically is this clap sound, which is all on its own, but it's, again, a pretty typical pre-drop sound in melodic techno. What I've just done is add a massive reverb to it, so it just sounds a bit more epic. So look for this part here.
Each day a little less human.
It's only a subtle change, but it means that rather than sounding like this, it sounds like this. See how it's got a bit more of a tail on it? Again, nothing huge, but it does make a difference.
Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our...
I'm going to try adding a riser, like I was saying before during this breakdown. I need one that's really long. That's not going to work. I'll try it. It feels a bit cheesy, but let's give it a go. So we want it going up to this point. Let's put it on the sweeps. Doesn't need to be that loud. Let's go.
We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining.
Nah, I don't like it.
We are ghosts.
Nah. These all sound a bit... That's a bit better. Let's try that one. replace that with that. Okay, let's see how that sounds.
Forgetting who we are losing ourselves.
Sounds like a jet engine taking off. Could be quieter, and that needs some reverb on it as well. Maybe a delay.
We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our
Yeah, it's better.
each day.
Let's move it down here. Wait, that sounds really tinny now. It's better. I don't know why, that delay was adding a really harsh, like tinny sound. Let's try this again.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Alright, still plenty of things to do here. One of them being, I think we can automate this rolling synth a bit more. Excuse me. So one thing I wanted to try is increasing the release so it's sort of see what that's done. Oh yeah, this is gonna sound good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's do some automation on that. So, it doesn't need to be throughout the whole track, but I think in the sort of breakdowns or the lead up to the breakdowns, it could be quite cool. So, last tweet, automation clip. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. I can start here. This is going to be our constant level, so I'm going to copy that so we can always come back to it. So let's just try it, for example, in this first breakdown. So I'm going to paste my value there, bring that up, and then it's going to drop back to the bass level as it drops in. This needs the bass drum desperately. Yeah, it's way better. I wonder if this will sound better like that. Yeah. Try another one here, maybe. Yeah. Maybe another one there. Yeah, that's good. I'm also gonna
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world.
Ooh. Can't be having that. Oops. That needs to go straight back down. Actually, maybe not straight back down. Let's just curve it off.
We are ghosts.
That's better.
Each day a little less human.
Oh, this is coming together nicely. What we can do here is just do a little. Just keep that bit interesting. That needs to be combined with the same on this one. Perhaps not that much.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So is there anywhere else that needs automating? At the risk of doing too much, I want to just see if we had like a single note pluck sound that comes in here. Weakfoot, hello. How are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so let's add a serum. Ask away, mate. Help yourself. Let's try a preset here. I'm enjoying this one at the moment. We want like a pluck sound. I'll lay down the idea and then we can play around with the different sounds, I guess. So what am I thinking? I appreciate the offer, mate, but typically when I release tracks, it's with record labels and they do all of that album artwork themselves. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a delay in my headphones of my own voice, and that's why I'm speaking weirdly. It's putting me off. So yeah, unfortunately not, mate, but I appreciate the interest. Let's get a better pluck sound here. Nah. Too high. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's put that down a bit. I don't know what rhythm I'm thinking of here, but let's just try something. Hold on. I'm going to have to turn off my FX. I get too much of a delay on that. Where do I want it? There. Is that going to sound good on the track? I don't know. Let's see. I actually don't mind it. It needs a bit of fine tuning, but let's have a look here. We'll call it pluck. It can go. It should be a green. All right, it needs so much work. Okay, so let's add a new thing here. We'll call this pluck. First thing it needs is a delay. I could do like an interesting one with timeless. Where is it? can't hear it. Alright, let's try and add some effects in here. It needs a reverb, big time. Okay, this is a bit better. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Didn't assign it to the channel. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I've been doing this a lot recently, but I really like this plugin. Yeah, that sort of reverse sound it's doing. But we might have something there. I want to just try it an octave down. That's a bit better, a bit darker. Yeah, nice. Oof. Fuck yeah, that's sick. Oh, I love it. What a great addition. Probably made it a bit too prominent. Just needs to be subtle. And what I'll do is just do a slightly different pattern at the end of that bar. Let's clone that and let's just do something different here. Just like a double hit there or something. Maybe not there. Yeah, there we go. It's just this little subtle things like that can just keep it interesting. Wasn't even that noticeable, was it? Oh yeah. It's just enough. Lose a bit of energy there. I reckon that can carry on. Just adding it into the second drop.
The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
I don't know, I feel like something's missing there. I might swap to my other headphones actually, because these are not as powerful. Bear with me. Time for the trusty HD25s. A bit more bass on them. Oh shit, my voice. God damn it. You guys have been putting up with that. Apologies. All right. What's going on there? God, that's the last time I stream in those headphones. Jesus. This needs something. Maybe just like a little transition or something. I don't know. Got one there.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
I don't know. We'll come back to that. Harry, if you're still listening, I think I know where the echo was coming from. It should be better now if I'm right. So the headphones I was using, Beyerdynamic DT7 770 Pro, sorry. Arguably up there with some of the best. I'm not correct. Okay, well I'll stop talking. Before I make an idiot of myself. I was thinking it might have been, my mic might have been picking up the playback from my headphones, because these are far more closed loop. I'm so confused. Hold on, I wonder if I can listen back on one of my streams. Oh yeah, there is. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. How strange. Okay. That's probably coming from my new streaming software, which I don't have as much control over the track unlinked. Volume and mute settings now apply only to this scene. Yeah. If I do that, I can't hear myself. I don't know. I'll fix it next time. Oh, interesting. I don't even know what I did there. Anyway, we shall continue. It was better, and then it's back to the way it was. Yeah. I don't... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is it better now? Like, if I'm talking now, is this better? And then does it come back when I click this button? Has it gone back to how it was? Right, okay. So there's something going on internally. Basically, all I'm doing there is switching on the button that allows me to hear my own voice in the headphones, which I suppose isn't that important. I might just try like this. Let's try like that. I can still hear. But then I might start talking really loudly once the music is playing because I can't hear myself anymore. You can't win. Okay. So it feels to me like the low end of the track is just a bit muddy. Hold on, I need to put my FX channel back on. That's better. There we go. I think I want this warm synth to come through a bit more. So what I've done there is I've moved it into the center of the mix a bit more, and what I think I might do is get it to push out the other melodic elements slightly just to cut itself some space. So the way I'll do that is I wonder how this is going to work. So I'm going to sidechain it to this track, which basically means that I'm sending the signal from this warm synth into this channel as well. But because it's sidechained, you're not going to be able to hear it, but it's just sending the output so that this channel now knows, or can at least see the output of that. And then I'm going to use that signal to put into track spacer. So I'm going to processing input. Sidechain is going to come from the, what did I call it? I think it was the warm synth. So now that when I play this is like a waveform viewer. So it's not that much of a difference, but what it's doing is it's when the warm synth hits, it then ducks the exact frequencies that the warm synth hits with out of all of the other melodic elements. because they're not as important, right? This is like the main sound, so I want it to cut through the mix a bit more. That's better. That's better. What I just thought though, it's also sending the whole reverb of this. And I don't think I want that. I'm going to try something here. Never used this before. Fruity send. Here, how does this work? Send to. Melodic bus. Okay, great. Awesome. So, to give a bit of context there, what I'm trying to do is, rather than send this whole FX rack as the signal to then duck out from this, I only want the main sound. So all of these plugins here are like a delay and reverb, which means it's just adding a load of sound to the original, which is good, but not when I'm using that total signal to duck out the other elements. I only want the main initial signal of that synth to duck the rest out. I hope that makes sense. So I think I might need to adjust this quickly. Okay, so it's still picking up that. I think that's done it. Yeah, that's better. Doesn't need to be as powerful now. You can, I hope you can hear anyway. I can in my headphones how much clearer that synth's coming through now. It's almost too much. Wait. Is it because I've just sent the entire signal? I think it is. Oh. Yeah, this is the problem with using a plugin I've not used before. I think what I've done is I've actually fully diverted the signal. So I'm not getting any of these on it now. I think that's better.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Snare might be a bit too loud. Alright, what else did I want to do here? I made notes. Warm synth down the middle, we just did that. Did the rolling synth, we tried that in the plug. One of my notes was add single drones in build to first drop. I'm not sure what I meant there. Single drones in build to first drop. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Where's my first drop here? Okay. That's what I meant. And I was right. This other one here should sound good. Yes. Lovely. Been in the game for too long, Harry. I was thinking the other day, I've literally been using FL Studio for 20 years now, on and off. So I kind of know my way around. I'm liking that pluck. Do you know what? It's probably not. In fact, it's definitely. What? I don't know. People like different softwares. I like this because it's what I've always used. I think when I started with FL Studio, it was pretty much the entry level production software. And I could be completely wrong here, but I'm fairly certain it's what most people started with because it's design and just the sort of user interface is quite intuitive. These days you've got a lot of people on Ableton. I know quite a few people using Cubase. Few people still on Logic, although not as many these days. Ableton's, I don't know. It depends. But then there's still some pro level producers who are still on FL Studio as well. I always say I don't really think it matters. It's just use the software that you know. You can get the same sound out of any software. It's just a case of learning it and learning how to do what it is you're trying to do, because they're all slightly different in ways. But yeah, I just use FL Studio because it's what I've always known. Sounds good there. I don't like... what have I done here? There we go. I don't like the rolling synth sound at this point. It sounds very sort of stabby. It's too overpowering for that part of the track. Is it because this release is actually not the right point? Yeah, I think I'd messed up. When I was setting up that automation on the release before, I think just changed it a little bit. That's better. There's still a lot going on in the subsections of the track. And it's a bit muddy. I've taken the sub-elements out of almost everything, I'm certain of it. We're going to have to go through one by one here and see what's... Alright. That needs the bass notes in it though. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I've already done it. I'm going to... I was trying to sidechain the sub bass to the bass drone. I've already done it. That's got them cut out as well. Surely that's not got any bass notes in it. It's definitely not now. I can't for the life of me figure out where all this bass is coming from. Okay, let's also sidechain that to here. We're going to have to do the same. Processing sidechain. That's better. That's way better. Just cutting through a bit more. The sub's so important for driving the groove of the track. That's too loud there.
We're slowly fading away. The light is dimming. We're forgetting
All right, so I think we can do a bit more around this period here to build a bit more tension. So what I'm going to do is on the rolling synth, I think.
Forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining.
In fact, it's a nice sound. Let's do something here. Endless Smile, what a plugin. And what I'm going to do is from here.
We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world.
So what that's doing is Endless Smile just adds like several different charge effects at the same time. So it's adding a lot of reverb. It's sort of slowly taking out the bass frequencies, and I think it even pitches some things up as well.
Forgetting who we are.
So let's have a listen. What else is in here?
Who we are.
I think we can go a bit more intense than that. Yeah, let's try. Face Melting Joy sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's better. This has got way too much bass in it. See ya. There we go.
We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Oh, we've cleaned up that low end heaps. Harry, my man, I appreciate you tuning in, mate. I really appreciate it. So good to chat, albeit virtually. Let's catch up soon, buddy, yeah? See you soon. Thanks, mate. My man. Okay, that low end is way better.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Just gonna try the Endless Smile here as well.
We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
Yeah, perfect. don't know if that's necessary there, but I'm going to leave it for now. I don't hate it. Yeah. Nice and easy to mix out of here. Does that rolling bass need a bit more side chaining, I think? Alright, let's go through again. It's quite aggressive at the start, that. I'm going to drop this filter down a bit. Nice, quite sort of spacey. Yeah, good. I think I can take more bass out of this rolling synth. Just don't need it. Yeah, better. I'm just being lazy here, but I'm gonna see what this sounds like. Nah. That pluck's a really good addition. Maybe a bit too loud in the mix. I don't know if the timing of that vocal's right anymore. It feels a bit... it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if I can introduce it a bit better. If I do a massive reverb on this... In fact, let's not do that. Let's do this one. And then record that into Edison. I can then reverse that into the vocal.
We'll slowly.
Yeah, that's not worked. This needs to be much bigger. Take the bass out.
We're slowly fading.
I need to get rid of all this other stuff as well.
We're slowly.
Where's the reverb at? What's going on here?
We're slowly.
Something funny going on. I'm trying to record the reverb of this, and I'm confusing myself.
We're slow.
I don't understand why I'm not getting any reverb from it. What's going on here? Let's try again.
We're.
Something strange going on. I'm going to turn off all this.
We're slow.
Alright. I'm going to try something else. Let's try it on the actual... Get rid of this. Yeah. We're going to get rid of Edison. And we're going to record it from this channel, which is where the reverb actually is. Probably makes more sense, Adam.
We're.
I don't get why it's... Okay, hold on. Let's turn this off. Massive reverb. Large plate.
We're.
I don't get it. I'm not getting... Is it because I'm...
We're slow.
Why am I not getting any of the low end in that?
We're.
This is hurting my brain, but I have to figure this out. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm messing everything up here. Spoken vocal. Limiter.
We're.
I have no idea why this is working or not working.
We're slow. We're slowly fading.
Right. That is full reverb.
We're slowly.
It's not working. What is going on? Why, when I put a reverb on this channel, put it large, plate, let's try a different one. Full wet. I'm so confused. All I can think of here is, for the purpose of this, do you know what? I'm too tired to figure this out. I'll do it next time. I was just getting nowhere there.
We're slowly fading away.
Needs a fresh brain looking at it.
The light is dimming. We are forgetting who we are. We are losing ourselves. Everything feels further away. The colors are draining. We are ghosts in our own world. Each day a little less human.
All right. I think that is enough for today's stream. We made some pretty good progress there. I mean, that track is basically done. There's not much else to do, I don't think. Well, I'll go away and listen to it separately. And then we can figure out what else needs doing. But probably on the next stream next week, we can look at getting that finished, wrapped up, and then start looking at if any mastering needs doing. Think of a name for the track. Well, I've had a few ideas, but we can think of some. And then the process starts of sending it off to the labels, and in the hope that someone signs it. But yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. What's this? 2 hours 15. Not bad. Appreciate everyone who did tune in. A bit of a quieter one this week, weirdly, but that's fine. I will do my best to come back and do it properly again next week. Sundays are definitely the best night for me, unless I've had a big one on the Saturday, and that can sometimes impact things. So anyway, thanks for those who did tune in. I will catch you all again soon. Cheers, guys. See ya.